Hope everybody's doing okay. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. Let's see what kind of messages Spirit has for us today for the next few days. But as I am getting into this, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I've got a migraine right now. I shouldn't say a migraine. It's a pretty bad headache that I haven't actually tried to take away yet. If I'd sit and try, it'd probably go away. Normally it does. However, I just haven't really tried. I've just stay busy anymore, and I just wanted to sit down when I came home. But anyhow, let me see. 3-3, guys. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. Let me see what affirmations want to come out today. I'm not sure what happened behind me, but I seen a flash of red light. I don't know if you guys seen that. It was just a few seconds ago, so about 47 seconds in, something like that. Okay. All right. Hopefully I will not forget to read those to you guys. Anyhow, I just seen it again. I hope everybody's doing okay. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. We're going to do, is it me or what the world? Like every time I turn around and look back, okay, I don't know what the hell's going on. I hope that you guys can see what I'm seeing, but every time I turn around and look back, it's completely red behind me. Super weird. I hope you guys don't think that I'm crazy, but it just did it again. I didn't even have to turn around. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with my red sweatshirt, but it's weird because it's like the area behind me that's lighting up red. Anyhow, let's try to get into this message. Which cards do I start out with, please? Which cards? Thank you. Thinking about going to my sister's tonight. It's about an hour drive from here, but I left my Yeti cup at her wedding reception on Saturday, and I feel lost without it, so I need to go get it from her. So there's a situation that you're engaged in at this time that is giving you a little bit of a headache, so to speak. So it may be something that is giving you frustrating times. Maybe you feel like a situation just isn't panning out the way that you thought that it would. But what I'm feeling is there's something with communication, because when I'm looking at this card, they're showing me the blue in the background, and they're showing me her reaching for something, which tells me that there's communication barriers that need to come out or be fixed, or whatever the right way of saying that is. I don't know why I always feel distracted when I have my glasses on, but I do. I feel distracted, like I'm not able to see something right or something. Anyhow, there's a situation that Spirit is saying has been frustrating you. Maybe you've been putting a lot of time and energy into it, and you feel like it's just not panning out the way that you feel like it should. Or maybe, just maybe, you have not been putting any time and energy into it because it's been frustrating you so much that you're just like, I'm just done with this situation. I'm done with this person. I'm done with this job. I'm done with 333, guys. A lot of threes today. I'm done with whatever this situation is, because it's been causing some heartache. For many of you, this heartache or headache that you've been getting is because you've been putting up with more than what you should be. So there's a need for taking a look at your self-worth, self-love, realizing that you are worth more than just being in a situation that's not moving forward, is what I'm feeling. However, this is going to resonate differently with everybody, because for like me in my spiritual journey, it's mostly fears or programming that has held me back from doing a few of the things that I need to be doing. But like in a situation where it's like a relationship with a family member, a coworker or employer, maybe even a lover, what this could be saying is that you're putting up with something that you shouldn't be putting up with. This is where you need to take a look at your worth and see what, what's going on there. There may be a little bit of ego in the way for whatever reason I'm feeling. But anyhow, what Spirit is telling me is that there is going to be improvements in this situation. There's a need for communication. So if you haven't communicated what you need to communicate, whether it be your fears about the situation or, any concerns that you may have, then it's time to bring those to the table. Whether it means that you literally need to sit at a table and have a conversation with somebody that's involved, or maybe if this is a situation with like your career path or a situation with a spiritual aspect of your life, they're saying it's on its way to getting better. But I feel like for many of you, this is about getting out of the way and maybe not trying to control the outcome to a situation. So there's a situation that you've been preparing for quite some time, okay? Whether it be a relationship, something with your spiritual connection, or career, it doesn't really matter. There's something that you've been preparing for quite some time. If it's in a relationship, maybe you've been preparing by 555 and 556. Anyhow, maybe you've been preparing by clearing out past relationships, meaning trauma that has to do with them, any kind of programming that may have happened because of a past relationship or whatever it may be. Same thing with finances. There's something that you've been preparing for a while. There's been lessons in money and maybe spending or overspending or not spending at all, or saving money. It could be a million gazillion things that once poor always poor. Some of you have been like learning to retrain your mind that that's not accurate, that, you don't always have to be poor. But what I'm feeling is Spirit saying, take your time to, what's the right word here? Observe things that are going on in this situation. Have you done all that you can do? Have you said all that you need to say? Have you given it your all? And if the answer is yes, and it's still not panning out, then maybe you need to take your hands up, put your hands up and surrender for a little bit and allow the universe to do what the universe is doing. 7-Eleven, guys, look that up. But I feel like for many of you, it seems like there's just so many situations here that are happening. I feel like I'm reading for like 3 different people right now. Like if I was doing a regular reading, I feel like I'm doing 3 different readings right now, literally, because there's so much differences. Some of you, this is going to resonate as a career path. Many of you, it's going to resonate the situation's going to resonate as a lover or somebody that you have love for if it's not a lover. But for others of you, this is talking about your spiritual journey. But what I'm feeling is Spirit is saying, you're ready for this situation to improve. It's about to happen, but I feel like getting out of the way is what Spirit is saying. There's either you're trying to control an outcome by saying things that you don't need to say, or I almost get that some of you, when you communicate, you may not think about the other person's feelings involved, or maybe you're not communicating, which is causing emotional problems, like an emotional buildup within yourself. So what Spirit is saying is take the time to observe things a little bit differently. Take a step back, surrender, see if you've done all that you can do. If you've said all that you can say, maybe is there amends that you need to make or what have you, but ask Spirit what your next step is in this situation, because I feel like many of you know what your next step is. If it's a connection that you've been putting your all into and it's not giving back to you equally, step away. You already know that. You've been knowing that for a while. If this is talking about your spiritual path and maybe you've been sitting dormant for a little bit and not getting out and doing things with your gifts and abilities and the knowledge that you have learned and the understanding that you've gained through your awakening, and you're not sharing that with others, then it's time to do that. I just feel like many of us are in our own way, is what Spirit is trying to say. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. There's a lot of prospects of money coming in. And the weird thing about it is I feel like for some of you, if you're in a relationship, okay, not if you're in a relationship, they're saying if this situation that I'm talking about is revolving around a romantic relationship, there is some of you who this partner, once it pans out or once it becomes a union or what have you, it's going to bring a lot of abundance of finances. And I don't know if this means because you're working together, or if the two of you together have a lot of money, or if one or the other has quite a bit of money, but there's something to do with an advancement in money due to this connection. Not a reason to be in a connection with somebody. So I hope that those of you who are listening are not, trying to do something like that, trying to, go after somebody because of their money, because that's not cool. But what I do feel is there's connections that are about to be in union that are going to, if not instantly, very soon after, start to see that there's a lot more abundance of finances. I don't know. There may even be some of you who are meant to be entrepreneurs with your partner. Yes, I'm hearing 2 more shuffles, they said. I want to take a minute to express my gratitude to everybody who has been liking the videos, anybody who is leaving a comment or sharing my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am starting to get more followers, and you guys doing that is what is helping. And whoever it is that is liking all the comments that are being put on my YouTube, thank you. I think I know who it is. If it's you, let me know, because I want to thank you. Even if you don't want to let me know in the comments, that's fine. Message me or something, but thank you, because that also helps. So it's time for an adventure. I feel like many of you have been feeling an adventurous type of spirit for quite some time, but what I feel is there's been some sort of wall in front of this adventurous type of spirit, 1221. And what I mean by that is maybe there's a situation or multiple situations that have come between you and your purpose, or you and your calling, or you in this situation that this is talking about. That's taken a lot of the pleasure out of things. And it may just be because you've been too much up in your emotions, or too caught up in your ego, or whatever it is. But Spirit's saying that wall is starting to come down. And I feel like the reason why for many of you that it's coming down is because there's just been such an energy shift that finally the walls are coming down. And I'm feeling like this is for like everybody watching this video. But for some of you, the walls are coming down because you decided to either put more energy into this situation because it's working out for you, or either you walked away from this situation because it's not giving back to you. Whatever it is, 1313, whatever it is, broke those walls down, which is bringing in more like passion towards a situation or a project. But it's also giving you like this adventurous spirit that makes you want to just do a lot of things, creative things, expressing yourself in multiple ways and things like that. The next card is diversity. So there's multiple ways in which you're sharing your energy with others. This adventurous energy, this creative energy that I'm feeling, passion that I'm feeling. So it's like situation causes a lot of emotional turmoil, or if it's not emotional turmoil, it's this energy of like, I feel held back by this. I can't keep doing this. It's not given back to me. Or if it is something that's giving to you, then you're switching your focus from what's not giving to you to what has been giving to you, or what is now giving to you. But what I'm feeling with this card is there's multiple ways in which abundance is coming to you. Abundance of time, energy, love, passion, creativity. Purpose is what I'm hearing. Do I continue with these cards from the top? They're telling me to read the bottom and then go back to the top. So this is the wheel, which is talking about breakthrough energy. 1441, guys. That is also a mirror. But breakthrough energy. There's transformation in multiple areas of your life. They're showing me that there's 3 butterflies on this card, which could represent 3 different areas of your life that you should expect a breakthrough. For many of you, it could be even more than that, or maybe less than that. But, you know, they were showing me like it's more than one breakthrough. And I didn't even look at that yet. Expansion. Expect that you're going to start to feel a lot of things growing, things coming together, unions happening, things like that. I do feel like a lot of you are, a fly just flew in front of me, and it, or is that a bee? No, it's a big old fly. And a fly is about abundance, seeing things from a different perspective as well. So, makes complete sense. I'm feeling with this card, the Universe card, that getting out, taking walks in nature, spending time with people outside, or just being outdoors, like doing gardening or yard work or sun gazing, maybe even drawing down the moon or whatever, is going to provide a lot of, I'm hearing so much clarity, stability, feelings of being grounded and connected. But I'm feeling like this sense of belonging to the universe, almost like you now feel a part of, you understand that you are a part of, something like that. Yes, yes, yes. Am I supposed to continue with these cards? Which cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages? Am I supposed to take this? Trust. This card, it has been coming up quite a bit. This is a card of trusting in the way that things are working out, or the way that things aren't working out. If it's not working out for you at this time, because it's not time for you. Or maybe it's never going to be time for you for this situation. But if it is panning out and you see things are working out in your benefit, it just keeps coming back to you, then this is the energy that they're telling you to, you know, trust that it's meant for you, or trust that it's not meant for you, they're saying. The green woman is reminding you to go out and spend time in nature. So this is just a confirmation of what I was saying just a few minutes ago, that spending time in nature is going to provide some clarity. But they're really giving me this sense of oneness. So many of you could be awakening to a new level of oneness, or just understanding what oneness is, or what have you. So ego is still causing a little bit of problems for some of you. This is your fears, doubts, and insecurities, those negative aspects of you that would tell you not to do this or not to do that, just because in the past you've had an experience that wasn't that pleasant. So it's that part of you that will use negative thoughts or images to try to distract you or take you away from that in which you're trying to have, only because of past experience. So they're asking you to push through that energy into this energy of breakthrough. 5-5 is about positive change and transformation. But anyhow, into this energy of breakthrough is what I'm feeling. So the breakthrough is going to be you deciding that you're going to change the way that you think about something, or how much time you put into a situation or a person or a project, whatever it is that it's talking about up here. I'm getting with this card that if there is another party involved, this person is probably feeling down on their luck, maybe going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, maybe having some depressive type of moments. They may be going through a pretty big shift or awakening. 1910, I was told to tell you guys. I feel like some of you are questioning, is walking away the right thing to do? I keep getting brought back to this situation or this person or this career, but once I get brought back to it, it just gives me headache or heartache, or it feels like it's fueling trauma from the past. So what Spirit is asking you to do is ask yourself the question, when you let go of it, does it keep coming back to you? When Spirit says it's time for you to clear it or let go or walk away, when you do that, does it instantly come back to you? If the answer is yes, then that's Spirit's way of saying it's meant for you. It's just not meant for you right now. We want you to know and keep it in your heart and mind that this is yours, but we want you to know it's just not right now. If it's one of those energies that you keep bringing yourself back to, but it doesn't come back to you, say if it's a person, they don't call and reach out to you, however you're constantly reaching out to them, then that's you and your will being put into a situation, and the universe has been trying to tell you it's not for you. So that's kind of how you're going to know. So they're asking you to kind of observe the situation and then move accordingly. So the dog is talking about loyalty. It's also talking about an energy of genuinity. So if this situation is referring to a person, then your answer is this person is loyal. They are genuine. Maybe they're going through some stuff, but they are loyal and genuine. This is also a card of friendship. So some of you could be meeting new people, 21, 21, and 21, 22. Okay. Some of you feel like a person or a situation in your life is your enemy. You feel like you've been putting in so much time and energy into it. It's not giving back to you. Or if it is giving back to you, it's just very minimal. But what Spirit is saying is, it's not that this person is your enemy or this situation is your enemy. It's that you can learn to choose you. That you can learn that self-love is more important than the rejection or the lack of equal give and take or whatever it may be. However, I keep getting this message that it's just not the right time. So take it how it resonates with you. I don't feel like that's for everybody. I feel like it's not the right time, maybe revolving around connection with others, whether it's romantic or not. I just feel like there's something. Okay, so Spirit's like, you're telling people to get out there and get involved with others in another video, and now you're telling people to stay away from people. But what they're referring to is people that are not giving back. People that are just taking and taking and taking. Yes, yes, yes. So the lion is talking about sudden, random news, turn of events. It could be good or it could be bad. It's going to resonate differently with everybody. But this is, for some of you, going to be referring to a connection with somebody because we have double sixes here. But this is also a number of harmony and balance. So that could be what it's representing for you. I am willingness. I am determined. I am worthy of health, wealth, happiness, and love. I am unconditional love. I will rest as I experience ascension symptoms, for with them also comes growth. My soul knows this. Throat chakra, responsible for communication, expression of thoughts, feelings, and ideals. My social skills are improving. I will share my truth. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please, if you did, consider liking this video as well as putting some hearts or a comment down in the comments as a way of helping my channel to grow. Again, thank you so much to anybody who has done that. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Much love to you guys. Bye.